Hey everybody, happy Monday, September 28th. And lots of good messages coming through and that have really been building up over the last couple of days. So we'll hop right to it. So one thing that's definitely come in after working with, lots of different people, doing energy healings with me and different friends, and for myself, for sure, people are feeling a lot of different symptoms and like physical symptoms in their bodies. So digestive issues is very big. For women, menstrual cycle issues, like it being very heavy or very intense. Also, like headaches is another big one. And so these types of symptoms have been coming in for a lot of people. And of course, it could be something physical, right? But what I'm finding is, for the most part, it's not. It's all of us really processing through this intense energy that's coming onto our planet. And we are, as healers and light workers and empaths and sensitives, we are really processing this energy and these upgrades and transformation at the moment. And so we are feeling these physical symptoms. So it's normal. And I'm just here to remind you that it's normal, and to not feel bad about it, or not also get into a place of like, is there something wrong with me, or any of that, or what did I eat, and like racking your brain. I would not waste your time racking your brain. Move on. Just deal with it and move on. Obviously get it checked if it feels like it's not that. But this change and transformation type energy is working its way through our bodies, and it's not just you. So there you go. It does help to point us in a direction, though. Like it helps us to, I use then a lot of oils on those areas, right? And those oils are not just for physical; they're for mental, emotional, spiritual, energetic healing. And so when your body kind of points you in a direction, like, you have a bellyache, right? Then you can find oils that will help with that, right? Like peppermint or Digest Zen blend, or ginger, fennel, different things like that. So you can then use those oils, but you can also then look up those, the emotional aspects of those oils, and see how you're being held and healed and helped and supported through that whole thing, through not feeling 100%, but you're getting all of this help on all of these other levels and layers of your being. So okay, so that's that. Our oil of the week is Davana. So this is one of our new oils from doTERRA's convention that was just earlier in this month. This literally smells like candy to me. It smells very different on each person. It's an oil from India. It helps with fever, digestion, helps against parasites. It also eases menstrual and menopausal symptoms. I'm putting it on my lower abdomen, as well as putting it on my wrists and arms, and then over my heart, third eye, because it also helps us in meditation and relaxation. It helps to shift us from judgmentalism, being judgmental, to honoring and respecting everyone's free will choices. So this is another theme that many of us are feeling, and you as well may be feeling it, where maybe you're feeling judged, or maybe you are judging others more harshly. And This oil will help to remind everyone, remind ourselves, remind the people who we come in contact with when we're wearing this oil, that diversity and inclusivity is our highest and best energy and vibration. And so it will help us in this transformation. There's so much division right now, so many people feeling separate and also creating separation with being maybe critical or judgmental about others who have different views than they have. And so this is just a beautiful oil to, which was again amazing to me that it came in for today, to remind us to that is not the only way to be at the moment, and that we have a choice with that, and how can we all be more open and more understanding of other people and their views, and reminding ourselves over and over again we are more alike than we are different. And of course, also, if we are in a situation where we really are not feeling respected, then get out of it. Get out of that situation. And that we also can love people from far away. We don't have to be in people's space all the time. And sometimes that makes having diverse views even more challenging. So, anyway, so Davana. Wonderful new oil, and it is still available in the convention kit, probably just for the next couple of days, and then it'll probably be sold out. So if you still want that, that's the place you can get it. If you have questions, let me know. All right, so how can we move forward this week the most powerful and graceful way, where we are feeling honored and where we are able to honor other people easily? And so this is our inquiry card, who can help? It's interesting because I wrote it down, and I wrote down, who can I help? Right? That was such an easy thing. Who can I help? And then I read the card again and realized, oh no, it's who can help? So that place of receiving, right? The divine feminine, receiving. Who can help me? Who can help in this situation? Maybe the divine, maybe, a friend. So I thought that was a wonderful reminder. Okay, next card are Michelle's sigil deck. And what came in was hero and villain. And again, I just thought this was so perfect for today. Here's this card. Beautiful artwork. And I love this in the middle. It's almost like every which way you could be pointing up, pointing down. It's curling around. The arrows can go in different directions. And for me, that made it feel like maybe sometimes you're the hero and sometimes you're the villain, and sometimes it's hard to know. Like it can get mixed up. I also felt like we're really at that time right now, especially a month before our elections here in the US. Who is the hero? Who is the villain? And do we really know? Do we really truly know? What is the truth of it? And of course, we only have our own truth. We don't. And do we really know? Are these divisive thoughts really working for our highest and best? And when we so harshly judge and criticize others, calling someone a hero and someone a villain, is that really in our highest and best interest? As a light worker, as an empath, as a contributor to our planet. So it really creates so much negativity and so many low vibrational moments in your life. So how can we, I don't know, how can we see everyone as a hero, or how can we see neutrality? How can we just see neutrality? So, beautiful. Next card up is aloneness, which is, again, such a theme right now. I was just on the phone with a dear soul sister talking just about that, you know, and in this picture, of course, you know, you see someone who's alone, but you also see the light, right? You see the light in him and shining around him and in the distance. And so ultimately, I do feel like each of us is now, we are, because of what's happening around us, we really have had to rely on ourselves even more than ever. We've had to get to know ourselves even more than ever before, find the resiliency in ourselves and the capacity to make our way alone. Hopefully not lonely, but alone. You know, as we're navigating this new world, or this world that is transforming constantly and changing constantly, we really have ourselves to rely on. And we're never completely alone, of course. We have the divine. I believe we have that divine spark inside of us all the time. And I do believe we can rely on that. I have had to do that numerous times. And that is, I think, why I turn to meditation so much, because I can feel that part of myself grow and expand, and I get to be with myself, with my best self during that time. And so just remember that during this transformational time, which is not over yet, and it's not going to be over after the election. A section will be over after the election, but there's still going to be a lot of other things going on. Sorry to say, but that's what I've been feeling and seeing. And anyway, so final card of our reading today is Child of the Universe, or Child of the Cosmos. So the intelligence of the universe lies within you. So very perfect card to follow our last card. You are being called to remember this intelligence that's within every single one of our cells. This intelligence is in every alive being. It's in every plant. It's in every animal. It's that spark of the divine, and it's the spark of life. And we're all so precious, and we're so loved by a gentle, graceful, wonderful universe. And how can we surrender even more to that divine intelligence that's in all of us? And again, for me, it's being in meditation, and it's also coming to our own truths and then following those truths. And even when they're uncomfortable truths, even when you've been one way your whole life and now you're feeling like you're another way, that's okay. That is okay. I love you anyway, and the universe loves you anyway. And if we can all just keep supporting ourselves the most, I think we will move through this time easier. So that is that. Have a gorgeous day. Have a beautiful week. Today is as well. This is a beautiful day, as it ends the High Holy Days in the Jewish faith, and today is the Day of Atonement, and it is a day to these 10 days between Rosh Hashanah and Yom Kippur are days of reflection and days of how can I be my best self? How can I also make amends to people who I maybe have wronged? And so what a great reading for that, you know, remembering our divine and the divine spark in all of us, remembering that we are a child of the universe, of the cosmos, of God, and remembering, you know, using our plant medicine to help us and support us in non-judgment. God doesn't judge, in my book. Anyway, all right, I love you guys. Have an awesome day, and I'll see you next week.